Check out channelfireball.com to step up your game with videos and articles from the best in the world. You can use the code Gaby at checkout to help support this channel. Welcome, we are playing the Arena Cube. This is a best of 3 cube. We're trying the best of 3 option. So, we have a couple choices. We could take Field of the Dead and force Golos. I could also see take Approach of the Second Sun and try to draft the control deck. Or, I mean, I guess if we're like feeling super frisky, taking the Triumph doesn't seem too bad though. I don't think this is like a combination of colors I really care for that much. I kind of like Field of the Dead and try to figure out something with it. Okay, new conspiracy. WotC is covering its tracks to prevent Gaby from doing conspiracy theories part 2. I actually think I have like 1 or 2 conspiracies for like the second episode, so we're working on it. Teferi Master Time would have been a really good card. Oh man, Teferi Master Time Approach of the Second Sun was so good. Ugh. That's okay, that's okay. Be cool, chat. We could take... Ooh, thanks for the scam train. Thanks for the scam emotes, I appreciate it. Bantu's not good. I don't think Bantu's that good. I guess if you wanted to be like a sacrifice deck maybe, I'm not super enthused about it. It might still just be Teferi Master of Time. Sacred Cat. I could see Thought Erasure. I could also see Deemworthy potentially. That card's really strong. I don't even know what this card does actually. I don't think I've ever seen it. I think I'm gonna take Teferi Master.
1,000 years, I'm getting the hang of this.
He's not very good at it, apparently. Well, if it isn't Buki, please. I don't know what that Chandra Heart of Fire is. This is a new one for me. Discard hand, deals 2 damage to any target, search your library for any number of red instant or sorcery cards. Interesting. Yeah, it does feel like Teferi's had like 4 different voice actors or something. I like the Eldest Reborn. Hellbound Golos. Well, that's predicated on us getting goals, so I do want to try to draw for this Field of the Dead. There's no lands for us to take here. If it isn't Gaby, please. Hey, VK. It's good to see you. Helm. I think it's too early to take something like Helm. I kind of like the Eldest Reborn. Because I think we can be a blue-black 5-color control deck. Like, if we're going to be a field deck, it's very likely that we end up wanting to have a lot of answers. So, like, Teferi and Eldest Reborn are pretty good at that. It's true. Helm does go anywhere. I am partial to the cards like Treasure Map for that reason. Yeah, map is what I was looking at it too. How big is the Arena Cube? God, I just looked it up. I forget. My guess is 540. I can't remember though. I looked at the thing very briefly, Slubers, but I didn't even want to look at the card pool because I think it's more fun to like discover it as you go. I am going to take Treasure Map here. I think I might go 5-color BK. I'm not seeing any lands, so we might have to change our approach. Oh, Flipped Mat does help field. I like Elspeth's Nightmare. I think we're just drafting a 5-color blue-black control deck. The alternative here could be... I don't know. Elspeth's Nightmare does a lot early. I did pass Approach, though. You'd Surge if I'm 5 colors. Which one's Surge? Vast would Surge. Oh, that one's really good, actually. Yes. Yes. I like that idea. And it's really good with Field of the Dead. It just gets basics, though. Yes. Okay, we're going to want to be green if I want to be 5 colors. That's true. I like it. I like it. I'm on board, Luis. You don't have to sell past the close. I love it. Let me get Julita on here. She's just lying on the floor. Hi. Hi, cutie pie. You can just chill there. Yeah. Ominous Seas could be cool in this deck. Essie! It's been a while! Essie Townsend, how are you? Welcome back with a 15. Ooh, Hostage Taker's also quite good. I don't think I'd take Atris over Hostage Taker or Ominous Seas. Yeah, Hostage Taker's a banger for sure. Twisties! Rabflow, I can definitely do that. I have 1 left. You got right on time. Alright, I'll take the Hostage. I'll take the Hostage Taker. Julie, sit. Shake. Up high. Leave it. Look at me. Good girl. She has scampered off with her goodies. Oh, nice. She's actually eating it and didn't take it outside to get buried. You love to see it. Ooh, Red Juvie looks pretty good, though. The Sun Petal Grove is also interesting. And this Concealed Courtyard, too. I think I'd rather take Temples over... Julie likes the snow. Yeah, she's pretty cool with it. Yes, I think I'm going to take Rejuvie. Been busy a few months, but doing all right. Ready some for cube. I love it, Essie. I hope you've been doing really well. You'd rejuvenate her? I will say that I'm going to take Rejuvie, and I'm ready to just tilt off the entire draft. I've never hit with this card. I don't know why I keep playing it. Oh, this is an interesting one. That's a pretty interesting one. Which module is this? Counters. I don't think we're that kind of deck. I could totally see Hieroglyphic Illumination, but I feel like this is really good, especially if we're trying to make this Field of the Dead happen. And since we have Vastwood Surge, I think we want that too. So we're looking like we're a green-blue deck splash black is what we look like right now. Pathway is a PogChamp. Is it the greatest PogChamp? Ooh, I like that Idantha Triome. That looks pretty good. I don't like Evolving Wilds because that one doesn't keep the name. It just becomes a basic. If I get second Pathway, it can still work with Field of the Dead. Also, Spikefield Hazard could be interesting, like these spell lands. Thrix could be solid. I think we'll figure out win cons. I want to make sure that our Field of the Dead works reliably, so I think I'm going to take the Triome. Because currently it's a dual for us, which is pretty nice. And now we can take Woodland Cemetery, because this is actually one of the good lands as opposed to the other shit. We don't have any white at the moment, right? This splashes... Well, this is our main color, and it splashes Eldest Reborn and Hostage Taker. So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 differently named lands. All right, I like it. TK? TK, what are you doing here? Yeah, I'll take the Stainful Stroke. Not super exciting. Nope. Rishkar's Expertise could be cool, but we don't have any creatures. VK, how could you? How could you automatically assume he would say something stupid like that? I'll take the Expertise, even though we're probably not playing it. You know, I haven't been impressed with Patient Rebuilding, Dokomoy. Every time I played, I'm just kind of like, meh. I haven't liked it that much, BK. I've never been impressed with that card. Even in that X where I thought it was going to be the nuts. I like Ominous Seas a little bit better. What the fuck is this? Mangara the Diplomat. Whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if 2 or more of those creatures are attacking you and or planeswalkers you control, draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell, just turn draw a card. What? That's just words. They're just saying things. Alright, well, we're gonna take the Breeding Pool, but I was confused. I'm confused. Where's this card from? What? M21? This is just a mythic I never saw. I'm drafting best of 3 Bookie. It's just a bunch of blah blah blah. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, I was hoping I was gonna say Space Godzilla, Space Corona. Mangara equals we're trying to make white good enough in EDH. Really hard, guys. I enjoyed that. Oh yeah, I could see that, BK. I could see swapping into something, a little something like that. Sulphur Falls looks interesting. So does the Crag Crown Pathway, because it's basically a green land that could potentially splash something red if we want. And this is going to be our 7th land, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and treasure map is 7. All right. Then plus the basics, which is nice. Seagate Restoration. I don't think we're ever casting that, though. Sphinx of Foresight is interesting. Yeah, now we need some payoffs. We need a little bit of action. Keeper of the Accord has done more for me than Mangara. I did not even know Mangara existed. I thought it was made up when I saw it. Seagate Restoration Bags. This is the one that makes your hand size infinite, right? Do you actually think this card slaps, BK? It's like very easy to put in my deck. Mostly draws cards, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a powerful land. Clearly, there's like nothing I really want here. That's cool that this card is here. That's a nice payoff for cycling. All right, fine. I'll take this card. Okay, but now we're actually looking for bangers. But there's a Watery Grave, though. I kind of want to take it, though. I know. We actually have to start picking real cards soon. Otherwise, we're going to be just all lands, no payoff. We need to get Golos, like really badly. Seagate reads to you, cast me and enable the wind, defend until then. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit like that. I really dislike agreeing with BK, but he isn't wrong. Luis, why is it gotta be like that? Ooh. So fetid pools, but Karn's Eye and Aversa seems like a pretty nice pickup. It's colorless and it is a banger. This is interesting. I don't actually know what this card does. You can have it enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature you control, except it's a shapeshifter in addition to its other types. Wow, this card's really strong. Or it enters the battlefield tabbed. Wow. Yeah, I don't think it's Ulamog. We can't actually cast it. We're not very good at or land. No, I think I need to actually start taking spells. I think Downfall's better. What about Hinterland? I think we're at a point where we really need some action, such as Hydroid Crisis, baby. That's the kind of action I'm talking about. Yeah, Aziz, man, that's why we're in the process of picking up the good stuff. Action, baby. Lotus Field. I actually quite like the tutelage. This is a card that can just like kill them. With Graces, you probably don't need any more action. Just interaction. I think we probably want like a cool Planeswalker or two, Luis. I think this deck could really use something like that. Valakut Awakening, Omniscience combo. That is pretty nice. I like it. The Omniscience, I think, is going to be good in this deck. Like, we don't have that many ways of drawing cards, but you just slowly draw cards. Moto lands are not good with Rejuvi, to be fair. Oh my god, you're right, because the front face is the actual card, huh? That's awkward, because they're the front side, right? Yeah, the one with the triangle face up. Yeah. Oh man, this is going to make my Rejuvi brick even more. I hate to say it. You hate to see it. Yeah, front side everywhere but the battlefield. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think we'll be fine. I think there's a lot more sets since their last Cube Louise, because a bunch of sets have come out. Plus, they put in all the, what are they called? So just don't play it? No, we're still gonna play Rejuvi. That's true. I think it's because it sees it as both options from the graveyard, right? Whereas, like, if Rejuvi's seeing them, it's seeing the front side. I'm not sure though. Ooh, I like the Umara Wizard. That card's cool. That card is a differently named land and also, like, actually a good creature. I like that better than Key to the City. I don't know if the Lamia does anything. Hey, Memphis! Hope you're having a good night. Thank you! I am having a lovely, lovely afternoon/evening. I'm gonna take that guy. Gearhulk! What does that buy back? Disdainful Stroke. Not that. These are all sorceries. Okay, it's very bad. Black Bloom Rogue, maybe? I might take this just on spec. Yeah, I'm going to take that BK and I'm going to speculate on it, I think. Is Gary in the cube? I haven't seen it. This is my first draft, though, Memphis, so I'm not sure. I think I want Thief of Sanity. Also, this Rich Card's Expertise can go to the sideboard for now. Yeah, it's still a big dude. Ooh, I like this Botanical Sanctum. What do you do? Flying, when Scholar of the Lost Trove enters the battlefield, you may cast instant sorcery or artifact card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If it's an instant or sorcery, call it blah, 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 blah. Nah, I'm not going to take that. I like Thirst for Meaning quite a bit. I like it better than Orzhov Enforcer, and I like it better than Storm Tamer. Yep. We did it. I don't think... We don't have that many good creatures. Yes, with Tutelage, you just kill them, but I can take the Hinterland Harbor. We're a really, really good Field of the Dead deck right now. We just need to get Golos! Where are you? Yeah, I hate to see it. You really love Thief of Sanity and Cube. Yeah, I like playing it too, Felda. It's not for every deck, but it's pretty good. Do they name the different versions of the cube? Nah, they just release a new one, and so this is like this holiday cube or whatever. Julie, calm down. Yeah, I think I like negate. I could also see like eliminate, but I think I prefer negate here. Come on, Golos, where you at, boy? I need you. I like agonizing remorse. I could also see Boon of the Wishgiver being good. Oh, Reclaimer does find Field of the Dead, doesn't it? That feels like such a shitty creature to put in the deck, though. Julie, calm down. It's cute, but it's like a little sketchy. Yes, also if it probably comes back anyway. I could see like Remorse or Dungeon Geists. I think I kind of like Geists. Yeah, I'll take Remorse. Seagate Stormcaller. I don't think we're the deck for that. Oh man, Esport Conference. I would have loved to have this in my deck. That would have been perfect. We don't actually want this. We don't want that either. This is not necessary. I could see Into the Royal being kind of cool. It's good with a tutelage. Hey, Old School Chris. Thank you so much for the 17. Swordtooth. That's interesting, actually. I don't think we are that good at having that many lands in our hand. We just have a lot of differently named lands. Into the Royal is like a repeal that Luis doesn't put into every constructed deck. You need to play 4 mana for Into the Royal for it to be good with tutelage. Molly, you know, I don't need to hear this. I do not need to hear it. There's nothing good here. For shame. Collected Company really doesn't do it. I guess Sphinx's Rev? I don't know. It's not really Sphinx's Rev, I don't think. Spiral is gas. Oh, actually, I missed it. Oh, you're so right. I totally just didn't even see it. Yes, Spiral's so much better than everything else. Escape to the Wilds is kind of interesting. What does this Labyrinth do again? Remove target attacking. Okay, so it's like a shitty Maze of Ith. Yeah, I like Escape to the Wilds. I think we can play it. We've got some... we don't actually have that much way to splash red. It's unfortunate. Slitherblade because this is aggro, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take it. I think we are capable of doing it. Oh, we might actually want to take the Stomping Ground if we took the Escape to the Wilds. Yeah, not just that, Molly. We also have the Vastwood Surge, which means that we can just put a mountain in our deck, and now we just take Stomping Ground, and like we're off to the races, right? Now I think this looks just pretty good. Now we don't have to do anything special for the Escape to the Wilds, which I think is very good in this deck. Drowned Catacomb is good for the deck. What does this do again? Oh, that's the weird card. I remember that card. It's weird. No, I don't think... This is probably what we take, but I don't even know if we're going to play it. Do you have enough actual spells to keep taking lands? We will be fine, I think, Doko. I haven't actually counted it because this makes it a little bit harder to take a look. But we're going to take Sublime Epiphany. Chainer's Edict for interaction? I think we're fine. Epiphany on Gearhulk is like the payoff. I think by itself will make it... Ooh, if we take Eliminate, that's just one more spell for our Gearhulk, and then that makes the Gearhulk playable, which is nice because that's one of our better spells. Could also take Wilt for the sideboard, potentially. Eliminate or Caravan. I don't think we need the Caravan that much. I think I'm going to take the Eliminate for that Gearhulk to be just like a tiny bit better. Oh, we wield the Boon of the Wishgiver. Amazing. So we take the Boon of the Wishgiver, and then we also play the... Oh, the Reclaimer did come back. You're right. Is that better than the Boon of the Wishgiver? I guess we just picked up Sublime Epiphany, which is similar. I don't know if I'm playing this. I'm going to take it. These are all feces. I guess I could see taking the castle. We're certainly not playing anything else. That's fair, BK. That is fair. I don't think we play the castle. We have a lot of card draw, so I really doubt we're going to be just like on the pay 2 life draw card sort of thing. This could be good. Wait, did I take something else? I think I might have registered something else while I was trying to take it. That's stupid. Oh, that's a good sideboard card. I did get the vision? Oh yeah, I did. I'm probably not playing it. Alright, I like our deck. I like that we ended up in 5 colors, just like immediately. Guess we're not technically playing white, so 4 color. Yeah, I might start the Edict. It's early interaction. It was actually a gift that I came back. So, this is how we're going to start. I wish this were a little bit more flexible. I'm going to take the MDFCs out of here for now. So we can actually count up how much what we're working with. Let me see what you're working with. I think those are all our modal. It was this guy and this guy and this guy. We can't play vision, not enough hits. Which vision? Oh yeah, this thing. I don't think we're playing that. I would be surprised if we ended up playing that, Molly. We also did a really good job picking differently named cards. I'm so sad we didn't get Golos. That's such a bummer. Our deck is Sublime. How are you doing, Johnny? It's good to see you. Look at our deck. Our deck is pretty cool. Let me see how many cards this is. This is... Hold on. It's easier to see how many lands I'm playing. I'm playing 17 at the moment. You're torn. You want to see him play the Seas because I want to see how bad it can be. I don't think this really got there for the Seas, BK. Like, the nice thing about the Seas is that it does keep going. Like, if you draw it late, you can cycle it away, which is something. And then it doesn't disappear once you get the 8/8. But it doesn't... It also just doesn't look very good. How you doing, Fader? How was your weekend? Gotta be an 18 lander. I could definitely see an 18 lander for this. So... This is my first time drafting at Impact. Yes, I think we are going to start the Edict. And I think we might cut the Ominous Seas. I don't know. This Reclaimer looks sketchy. I like the treasure map. I like all the interaction. I do like the Agonizing Remorse. Do think the Thirst for Meaning is good, especially good with the Teferi's Tutelage. Your weekend was rough. I was sick. Took today off too. It's not COVID though. Fader, that's exactly how I felt when I got sick. I was like super duper sick. Oh, actually, well, for deck build, it's still better to just be on this view. I was super duper sick, but it was like, but it's not COVID though. I don't think I want to play Castle Lochthwain, BK. I have a lot of ways of drawing cards in this deck. Yeah, it's just the flu. I don't know if the Teferi Master Times is really gonna... Why Vastwood Surge? It's got a couple of things that are pretty cool. It can get basics for... Which we will have to fix for. Because there's a chance we end up putting like a basic red source in here. Or like a basic green source in here. And so Vastwood Surge can get that, which is nice. But also since we're a Field of the Dead deck, if you kick it and reverse it for 8... You actually put 2+1/+1 counters on all the zombies, which is really nice. You misremembered Surge. All good. Oh my god, Mikey. Horrible. Spring to Mind does look a little sketchy. We don't really need the front side, and this back side is just a really bad rate. Spring was fantastic in its limited form, and it was an easy way to make Gearhulk more consistent. That is a good point for Gearhulk. What would you cut? I mean, I think Ominous Sea is the sketchiest, but then after that, I'm looking at the Reclaimer. Oh. I definitely want to play the Escape to the Wilds. Well, we have a number of win consies, man. We're not just a Field of the Dead deck. Like, Eldest Reborn can win games. So can Karn. So can Thief of Sanity. So can Hydroid Krasis. So can Gearhulk, for that matter. It is nice that it's basically a second copy of Field of the Dead. Yes. You're a known thief hater, personally. It does... It does run into a lot of removal that the rest of our cards don't really run into, which is interesting. Is main decking negate where we want to be? Yeah, main decking negating cube is actually just a reasonable thing to do always. Are we holding up mana enough? Yeah, we've got Sublime Epiphany in our deck, Your Hulk in our deck. We've got Thirst for Meaning, Into the Royal, Negate, Disdainful Stroke, Eliminate. We're holding up enough mana. Yeah, Growth Spiral. Yeah. Okay, so I think my cut is between Thief of Sanity and Elvish Reclaimer. I think Thief of Sanity is definitely more off-brand for the deck than Reclaimer is, even though I think this one's a little sketchy. We definitely want to play the Umara Wizard, which will replace an island. And we also want to play the Seagate Restoration, which will replace an island. And then the last question is, do we want to play a basic forest or a basic mountain? It occurs to you that Reclaimer is a landfall trigger every turn for yes, for Field of the Day. It does have that that advantage, though. You want to make sure you like have some lands left in your deck at the end of it. Let me pull open a notepad to do some mana numbers. Reclaimer can battle too. I mean, it gets a little bit bigger, right? +2/+2 as long as there are 3 or more lands in your graveyard. Sack a land, search value for land card. I guess so. I guess it's I mean, a 3/4 is not the smallest creature you've ever seen. You think I'm gonna want to make more cuts to the deck? Like, are you saying 18 lands, or what specifically are you saying? Champion would be really good with tutelage. I just don't even know. I can't tell any numbers you can't see. We're at 40 cards out of 40, and we're playing 17 lands. No, I don't want to play the Seas. The Seas sucks. I don't want to play the Seas. I think it's going to be a trap. How many of my lands are flip lands? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're playing 4 lands. No, I don't think we're actually playing 4 swamps, Molly. I think we have to run some numbers as to how many sources we have for each color. So, let me do. We've got blue, black, green. Oh no, Fader! Okay, to be clear, I think Ominous Seas can be good. I just don't think it's going to be good here. Red. And we don't have to worry about white. Magolos. Okay, so for blue we have... Yeah, that's interesting, Cap. I just don't know what I would cut to make room for Champion of Wits is my issue. It's medium, but it did eat a counter. I like that. Thief of Sanity is just never beatable, right? Oh, I think it's easily beatable. So High King Water, the reason I actually took it out is I do like Thief of Sanity. I think it's a very good card. I think it's better in a deck where it has more creatures that can eat more of its removal, or where it eats removal and that clears the way for more of your creatures. This is not a very creature-heavy strategy. We've got a few creatures, and so what this is likely to do is for the decks that brought a lot of interaction, our Thief of Sanity is just going to eat that interaction, where I would prefer if, like, the Rejuvie or the Hostage Taker end up taking the hit for the team. Yes, it's not... I think the confusion here is that if you play against Thief of Sanity in a normal, like, draft, if you don't have removal for it right there, you just lose. But Q plays out differently. All right, for blue sources, we've got Seagate Restoration, Umara Wizard, Hinterland Harbor, Breeding Pool, Botanical Sanctum, River, Glide Pathway, Watery Grave, Island. So that's 8 so far. Plus, are any of these blue on the other side? Yes, this one's blue on the other side. Oh, no, I already counted that one. And this is not blue. Okay, and then also we can get it with Vastwood Surge, so that's 9. And I don't want to count the Elvish Reclaimer as a source because that thing can just die and then you're boned. So we've got 9 blue sources. Hey, SWK, thank you. Yes, in a world where your opponents have no interaction, Thief is like the best card you can possibly play, but that's just not the case most of the time. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that 29. For black, we've got the 4 swamps, which I'm sure are changing. Watery Grave, Woodland Cemetery, The Triome, that's 5 black sources, 6 with the... oh, and Spring too, because we are playing Spring to Mine, sorry. So that goes up to 10 for you, and then 7 black. For green, we've got... does anyone know in chat when Calhoun previews are starting? I have a preview card that I know I'm previewing on like the first week of January. So I think it's like on the 7th or something. My card. I don't know when the rest of the cards start, but it's as early as that. Hinterland Harbor. What is it? Oh yeah, just me in the chat. We're gonna keep it a secret. Idantha Triome, Hinterland Harbor, Breeding Pool, Botanical Sanctum, Stomping Ground, Woodland Cemetery. And then we don't actually get any green off of Spring or Vastwood Search. So that's 7 green sources. Is it good? I don't know. I don't have it yet. They send it to you later. They just ask you to confirm if you're down to preview. They want to know if you're down to clown first. For red, we have Crag Crown Pathway, Stomping Ground, and Spring, but only if we put a red source in this deck. I saw some in Jan, but aren't there some early previews? They always have an early preview or two. But, sorry, 3 with the Lava Glide Pathway. Okay, so given the amount of sources we have, we've got like way more islands than anything else. We've got 10 blue sources, 7 black sources, 7 green sources, and 3 red sources. Which makes me feel like we might end up cutting this island to put a red source in, or potentially a black source. No, we don't want more black sources. I'm missing a green from Pathway. Oh, did I? No, we got the red from that. Oh, from this Pathway. Excuse me, you're right. You're totes right. Yeah, I agree with that, Molly. It's a little too strange. Maybe I'll just... But the problem is we only have 7 black sources. We just didn't pick up that much black from our duels. But this does up our green to 8, which makes it a little more palatable. I really want to try to fit a basic mountain in here. Our early previews just called leaks. No, there's always like a couple of cards that are flagship cards for the set that come out like way early. And then there's preview season, which is when people get cards. Can we play Champion over Edict or something? Name my prize. All right, Molly. How about this? I want Edict, but tell me, give me one card here that you think is worse than Champion of Wits. And if I agree, we'll do it. Because I do want to play Champion of Wits. I just can't figure out what to cut. Like, I feel like every card here serves a purpose. I think I would cut some card filtering and play more lands. It's going to be hard to flood when Crisis Sea, get Restoration, Escape Bar in your 40 card deck. That's fair. These looting effects like tutelage. Well, I want tutelage. I really do want the tutelage. I could see cutting the map. I want to keep the tutelage. I think the tutelage is a cool win con. Like, it actually is a way that we can win. I could totally see cutting the map. And if we cut the map, then we can just add a red source. How about that? How about that? What you gonna do about that? God, I forget how you get lands. I think it's here. Oh, let's pick a good land, though. Ooh, this one's really cool. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Hey, Kaijubu Kraken, welcome. How are you, friend? Map is good. We just have so much of stuff that's similar to that. Yeah, honestly, like, making the cutting cube is rough sometimes. How many enchantments do we have for Thirst anyway? What are you talking? That's not... Oh, it doesn't matter. I could see... How about Champion over Reclaimer? I could see Champion over Thirst for Meaning, because it's kind of the same idea. But then you cut a card that's good with tutelage. Jasmine, I don't think having enchantments matters for that card for what it's worth. I think you just... Oh. Champion is really cool with tutelage, and then you flash it back. Should try Reclaimer, like it could be really good. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Ready? Thirst for Meaning out. Champion of Wits in. Lock it in, baby. Let's pick some sleeves. And we're set. I'm feeling the ratties too today. Ratoncito. Let's take a screenshot. It's not that I didn't want to play it. I just couldn't. You ever have those decks where you just can't figure out what you can possibly cut? Like, yeah, that card looks cool, but every card here serves a purpose. Oh, we can't 7-0. I decided to play best of 3. I decided to start with best of 3. Wait, did I beef something? Castle over 1 swamp. God, isn't the castle super sketchy, dude? I feel like the castle's so sketchy, man. It is an extra land for the field. It is a very low opportunity cost. All right. We'll play it. We'll play it. You got me good. Not a true singleton deck. It's close, Felda. Did you see? We got so many lands. I do have some non-basic swamps. I got 3. Something like that. Man, chat. I still need to do some of my holiday shopping.
We love a subduration with some alliteration, Gaby smart.
I love it. Thank you so much, Mr. Horrible. How about some rhyming too, baby? Oh, God. This is kind of the problem with the deck, right? So we can still keep this because we have the spring. We just have to make sure that we play the pathway. Like, we can play this to start. The only downside is depending on what we draw. Okay, yeah, we should start with castle. It's gonna be really awkward if I draw a blue or green source for round 2 or for the second turn. Okay, it didn't matter. What the hell is this? This is the one that makes a 1/1 every turn. You take 1 life. If it's 6 power or greater, it gains lifelink until no turn. Sure. Hi, Nikolai. I'm doing awesome. How are you doing today? I don't think I really need to eliminate that thing yet. Oh, come on. Get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I think if we draw land next turn, we're still fine. Oh, never mind. What am I most likely to not have here? Could been the Sublime Epiphany, because then if we get that Gear Hulk, we can just flash it back. But you can pay for this one, right? Pay 3 life. If you don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. I do want to pay 3 life. Yeah, no pain, no gain. I agree. So we got black, blue, green. Red does get us to this escape to the wilds, huh? And then we'll also have the hostage taker, which is just gonna kill one of their things. I don't know why they actually ran the Doom Foretold. It didn't seem very good. Get that. Oh, we will pay. Okay, well that answers the question about whether or not Great Merchant of Asphodel on this cube. Okay, I think I like playing Hostage Taker and stealing probably the invasion token. Yes, missing a land drop just got us. It was just so punishing. It was freaking brutal, man. I really wish I would have drawn a land here again, so I could get to this escape. I think we have to do this. I'm gonna take this one because it's gonna keep growing, and because this can trade here and we can pillow fight there. They're probably like mono removal though. We ended up on 18 lands, BK. Oh, the feast coil. What are we gonna do about that? It's got protection from multicolored and it has trample. Well, shit. Probably lose sounds like the answer. You think I want closer to 20? I mean, we have a lot of the double, like the moto cards. What can we draw for the stone coil? Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything we can draw here. Chainer's Edict doesn't do it. Epic Downfall would do it. I guess I can... Maybe this is the best play I have. I was hoping we could go Growth Spiral into like Epic Downfall and kill the Stone Coil Serpent. But we didn't get it, so now we just die. Yes, Edict looks horrendous. I mean, we could just add some lands. I don't know what else we can cut. Disdainful Stroke, I guess, gets the snake and it gets Gary. I kind of like just adding a land. Adding a green source, probably just like a forest. No, I'm gonna go here. Can't Downfall hit Stone Coil? I thought it can. Let me look. Card, Epic, Downfall. Exile target creature with converted mana and it costs 3. Oh, actually, you're right. It's not. Teferi is probably bad against token aggro. What would you... What would you bring in against them? Yeah, we might need the Eliminate for the Stony Boy. Maybe just another land. I really just don't want to miss my lands because I feel like our card quality is so good. Julie, calm down. I probably want another green source. It's not green. Forest. I don't think the Saloon Division is very good in our deck, like just period. Oh, I like that tree. That's a cute tree. Oh my gosh, chat. I decorated my first big girl Christmas tree this year. I'm so stoked for it. I'm going to keep this hand. Let's figure out sequencing for these lands. These enter on either side, which is good. I guess it's technically better to just lead on Woodland Cemetery. Yeah. It's very colorful, Tide Twister. We're painting with all the colors of the wind. Bag of Holding. Whenever you discard a card, exile the card from your graveyard. Draw a card and discard a card. Sacrifice Bag of Holding. Return all cards exiled with Bag of Holding to their owner's hand. That's cute. I would like to Agonizing Remorse. Thalia looks really bad for us. Ministrant is whatever. Cruel Celebrant's whatever. Bolas is Citadel. We can just try to hold him the gate for that. Okay, BK. You you shut your mouth. We can beat Thalia. We can beat Ministrant. And we can beat Cruel Celebrant. I will say that the Ministrant is kind of annoying. This is Destroy, so it's not even that. I could see taking Ministrant or Bolas' Citadel. Though I think we have an answer to the Citadel, so I kind of want to just take the Ministrant. I feel like we have answers to the Thalia, BK. I don't know. I feel like the Ministrant's just more annoying because of the tokens, but... Elvish Reclaimer, Epic Downfall, Sublime Epiphany, and Tutelage go to the bottom. Yeah, we almost missed. Dude, Rejuvenator's such a traitor. It's horrible. You hate to see it. Ropeburn, thank you for the 26. I appreciate that. Good hype. No attacks. It has first strike, yo. What do you do again? It's when another one enters, you lose 1 life and I gain 1 life. Yeah, that's true, BK. I'm gonna get this down as a blue source. Ding dong. I don't really need to make a move here. You bricked on Rejuvenator so many times at GP number. You still won that GP, you baby. You don't get to complain, yo. You don't really get to complain if you won the whole tournament. Sure. Oh, wow. How does that interact? Oh, that's Overwhelming Splendor, not Approach the Second Sun. They just have the same artwork, so you can't tell. Okay. Molly top 8 at that tournament. GP Denver was the Scape Shift GP. Kinda wanna eliminate that Thalia. Yeah, I think it's worth. I'm just taking 3. It's not really worth, I don't think. Okay, I actually want to kick. Is it worth it to kick this Vast Word Surge? It's probably not. Maybe once we get Field of the Dead. That'd be interesting. I can't play this as a blue source, unfortunately. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I think I want to play this as a green source and pass. I'm going to wait on the Vastwood Surge. Because also if I make this into a 3-3, it actually blocks their stuff. Sure. Oh, that is kind of nice, Molly. I was kind of thinking of sandbagging the Vastwood Surge, but maybe it's not worth it. Oh, BK, I was planning on killing Thalia this turn. I guess Eliminate is the only card that kills, what's it called? The Stone Coil Serpent. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kill this thing now. Whatever. Okay, we can just yoink. Oh, we can't yoink and steal. Shoot. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, the bag is good. You're right. Because it's target control artifact. I'm going to eat the bag. You love to see it. Hold on. I really need to leave up negate. Oh, I don't have a way to get... I can't keep up. Okay, so I can't do that. I cannot do that play this turn. I have to Vastwood Surge and get blue sources. Like that. And then we have the negate up. And I'm not going to kick it. Just normal. Alright. I mean, I'm not blocking, so... Yeah, so then next turn we're going to go Hostage Taker, eat the bag. Hey, Chaos! It's good! How are you doing today? We have a pretty cool deck. Look at our lands. We've got quite the assortment. Idantha Triumph is not blue. It's, Abzin. If you eat the bag of holding in D&D, do you explode? No, but if you use a bag of holding and then you create like an, you know, interdimensional door, you create an explosion. Oh yeah, we're gonna Hostage Taker and take that bag of holding, baby. That's kind of annoying. I kind of think I want to maybe take that. Well, taking the Bolas's house is not very good for me because I don't have that much of a life total. But I can't really beat this Angel of Invention, so... Can we escape? Only great things will happen. I think we have the Hostage Taker take the Angel and then just hold up the gate. I think that's the safest play. Because we can't... And then cast it next turn. Because we can't really cast it this turn. BK, I don't want to take the guarantee. I am scared. My body is scared. I just want this. No, BK. No, BK. You can call me chicken all you want. I'm too scared. I can't trust the BK guarantee. What happens if we cast Escape to the Wilds and it's horrible? It doesn't even look suspicious because we... Oh, holy shit. Yeah, we can't have this. Blah. Alright, well, I guess next turn we just have to figure an answer to the bullets. It doesn't seem like they even have the mana for it yet, by the way. Just saying. People can see too early on Arena, man. People on Arena just like scoop games that I think they're like 40% to win or something. Like that does not happen on Magic Online in my experience. We definitely take those. Did that game make us want to change? I could see Chainer's Edict being, you've scooped constructed games all the time, but not draft so much. Yeah, it's true. I don't think I want to make room for Nimble Obstructionist to try to juke them that way. 49.9% win rate is not worth the time, clearly. I think I like how our deck looks right now. It would stop the bag if they try to activate. The thing is, like, I think if they got to a point where they cast Bullets as Citadel... Man, I'm really cold. I need to make myself some hot tea. I'm freezing! Why is it so cold in my house? Yes, I think if we are trying to juke them when they're activating Bolas' Citadel, we've, like, lost before that. We lost a long time ago. Arena has a lot of newer players that might be away. I guess I don't really know how they pair you up here other than by record. Get the foot warmer, Julie, below your desk. One of my favorite things is when because Julie sleeps in our bed, because she's a spoiled dog. And when I get cold, I can just, like, because she sleeps between the two of us, and I can just kind of, like, drag her in like this. And the dog is so nice. She's, like, so patient when we are holdy with her, you know, like, because dogs technically don't like hugs or whatever, but, like, Julie actually lets us do all that stuff. And she's so warm, and she's so nice. Oh, but that makes sense in Constructed, Miserloo. Like, if you went through the trouble of drafting a deck and then playing it, it seems weird to just scoop at 20 life with a Bolas' Citadel in hand. They won't tell you. They likely have some hidden player rating metrics, no way to tell what degree they are used in the matchmaking algorithm. That's fair. Exactly, Miserloo. Who are these people who are just, like, drafting decks and just insta-scooping? I don't know her. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Marks! Julie is much smaller, to be fair. She is 18 pounds. She's a little cutie. I'm not really sure how a 110-pound dog would fit in our bed. I don't think it would. I think we'd have to get a bigger bed. How long is this cube around for? Let me find out. How long is the Arena cube up for? Oh, this is a different variant. Does anybody know here? A week? You know what's gas? In about a week of time. Hold on. Google Calendar. Because I believe Vintage Cube, the Big Boys and Girls Cube, is coming. It's coming on the 24th. So we basically get to play the Arena Cube until the 23rd. And then we get to switch to Vintage Cube for the rest of the year. I'm so stoked. I'm super excited. I like playing Kaladesh, and we drafted some really crappy decks. They weren't even crappy. They were too big brain for their own good. Maybe this person had to go. I could see that. Kaldheim's supposed to be based on Norse mythology. I also saw that they revealed a non-binary planeswalker, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, I think they're just not here. Yeah. I think they were just off it. They rage quit or they were off it. But I don't know why, like, getting your Elspeth Conquers Death countered would made you rage quit. Maybe the pizza showed up. Luis, what do you want to do for dinner? It is like a little early to talk about it, but I want to make some changes to this deck. Yes, we do want to change our game 1 config. You want to cook something? We did get the fully stocked account recently. That was pretty cool. Luis, hold on. I gotta request if we have the stuff, because I think we talked about getting the stuff for this. So if you have it, I would love it. Do you think there's any chance we have the stuff for the chicken tortilla soup? Because I love that soup. It's so good. Ooh, I'm jealous, Slubars. I do love that Ethiopian. I haven't had it in a while. Yes? Yes. Yes. I love it. That's exciting. We're going to have chicken tortilla soup for dinner, baby. Okay. So I want to make room for like 1 to 2 more lands in my main deck. Gaby likes the soup. She loves that it's hot. It is a nice hot soup. You made feijoada last week. That's awesome, Keyforge. I only ever really have that when I go to Fogo, because there's no other place that really makes it. There's a chance that Teferi Master Time is just like not really even that good in this deck. How many lands am I playing? Hold on. Land, but it's not counting the MDFCs. It is so nice with tutelage. Edict? Maybe Edict is a cut. Chaos. We boarded it out in the last game, but that's because we were playing against a tokens deck. Ooh, Kenny Darko. I like that. Luis, look at that suggestion. You know, I want to say that despite Cherry Creek being like the nice part of Denver or whatever, I don't find the restaurants to be especially good. I feel like there's a lot of medium stuff. So we have 16 lands, and then we also have 17, 18. Okay, so we are actually playing 18. Yeah, I want to go to 19. Lord Tupperware! Yo, thank you so much for that, right? I really appreciate that. Corticals, Tupperware! Oh my gosh. We brought the whole squad. Oh, I just realized we're on the wrong overlay. Whoops. All right, we're on the better overlay now. Well, come on in, friends. We're playing some best of 3 cube. Thank you, Lord Tupper. I hope you have a lovely rest of your stream. Were you cubing? What were you up to? I want to know. Really small place, but amazing food. I like small places with little menus and great food. I'm all about that. I'm trying to figure out one cut. Cube all day. Yeah, Lord Tupper, we're from here on out till the end of the year. I'm just on like monocube control. Gearhulk? Nah, Gearhulk's such a banger because we've got Sublime Epiphany and Spring to Mind. So you just cast Spring and then you cast Gearhulk and then you bam! Build your own divination for 6 mana. That's pretty good, Slubars. I like it. You would cast Vastwood Surge. Vastwood Surge is so good with our Field of the Dead. You're hyped for the Cube Watch Party this weekend? It's free on YouTube too. What is the Cube Watch Party? Is it just us playing Cube? Is that it? Yes, Chainer's Edict is the most sus one, I think, Corticals. How are you doing, Alex? It's good to see you. Hey, Terry!
The Cheesecake Factory, Gaby.
Oh my god, the Cheesecake Factory has got the biggest menu you've ever seen out of any restaurant ever. It's a late 90s thriller, very good. Are you... I'm trying to figure out how much BK is juking me. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to take Chainer's Edict out. I'm off it. Let me add, I believe, let me look at our land distribution 1 sec. We've got 10 blue, 7 black, 8 green, 3 red. I think I just want more green with 7 black already. It could be just 1 more black source. It does make the castle come in less tapped. Yeah. It also lets us do our interaction early, like hit our agonizing remorses early. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna add 1 swamp. Wiki Cube film. Are you being for reals? BK, I know you don't want to watch the movie. Stop lying to me. What are you saying? BK's being so cryptic. Oh my god, hold on. I just realized. Have you all seen the BK name alignment chart? because it's really funny. And if you haven't seen it, I want to show it to you. Oh, this is my favorite swamp ever. Have you not seen the BK name alignment chart? Hold on. I got you, fam. I've spent so long looking at this alignment chart. It's really funny. We're gonna take a little break just to look at it, okay? All right, here we go. So this is the BK name alignment chart. So basically what this chart describes is from top to bottom and left to right, an alignment chart based on what your alignment would be like. So somebody made this for CR, and this explains the alignment chart of if you call this person in the square BK, what would your alignment be? So if you call BK BK, it's neutral good because it's just letters. Like BK has the letters BK in his name, but it's not, his name is like BK, as opposed to Brian Kibler, which makes sense, right? Because Brian Kibler is called Brian Kibler. Lawful evil would be something like Beyonce Knowles, because if you called Beyonce BK, why would you do that? That she's obviously Beyonce. So her initials are BK, but you would never call her that. It would be lawful evil to call her that. So here's another example. BK, Berkelium makes sense if you call it BK because its letters are in the name and it makes sense to call it BK. This is true neutral. But what if you called Sam Black BK? Because in his name, in black, are both B and K, but you would never call Sam Black BK. It doesn't make any sense. So that would be neutral evil in anything. Then Hungry Jacks, there is no BK anywhere in there, right? But it's used. So this is chaotic good. It's anything. It's not even in the letters. This would be if you arrived at some like contrived version of McDonald's and you called it BK because it's like the association of a, you know, fast food chain. But I don't agree with this one makes sense. I don't actually agree with this square. But what if you called Sam Party BK? Sam Party called BK doesn't make any sense. No one calls him BK. There's not even letters in the name. So that would be chaotic evil. And then lastly, there is the Burger King, which makes sense because it's in the initials and it's also used. So that's how you read this chart. It's honestly, the more you look at it, the funnier it gets. It's really incredible. I spent so long. My group chat in Denver and I here, we spent so long talking about this chart. It's ridiculous. Party is the best one. It's funny because Party was like, oh, I thought people were finally recognizing my chaotic evil ways. And I was like, yeah, yes, but no, that's not even really why that you are there in that chart. So someone made that for CR, which is incredible. It's so funny. Maybe we just needed to add one more green source and not a black source because all of our fixing colors are green. I want to keep this. It's so good if we get a green source, which we have many of. Maybe the Burger King's name is Jack. Oh yeah, it could be. I don't actually, the only square in that entire thing I don't understand is the McDonald's one. We are on the play. Nah, you're right, Molly. That's stupid. Let me not. Well, this is a blue card, luckily. So we can keep this and just send back into the Royal, probably. Yeah, I like everything else. This will help us make land drops. This can help us filter, and Eldest Reborn's just a good card. And this is good interaction. The center's tapped, right? Molly, why is it gonna be like this? McDonald's is a square because it's reasonable to confuse Burger King and McDonald's. Is that really why? Is that really why? That was a great draw. I like Teferi. He helps you rummage to make sure that we can sculpt this hand a little bit better. Teferi the body sculptor. I want to get a black source going. Yeah, I would love to draw equal to its power. Oh, shoot. That card looks hot. Okay, so now we could discard Teferi and play the Eldest Reborn so that we get it back with the Eldest Reborn. Euron, don't play Champion? I like playing Champion here. I don't know. Miserly, you were not wrong. to loot it. I could see that, but I also like getting it out there. I want to bin the Teferi, and I need to bin one more thing. I want the Karn, I want the Eldest Reborn. I could see... Because I want to play Karn next turn. So I could see binning the Triome, and then just trying to find a better card some other way. Champion discarding Teferi is a lot worse than the other way around. Yeah, I guess in one case you have a creature, and then in another one you have a Teferi. I will bin the Triome, I think. I also think Karn's going to do a good job getting us some lands. Okay, so we can trade that there, and then we can still have Karn going. Ooh, woo. Nothing yet, but we're working on it. Oh my god, BK, that's where it goes for timeout.
Until you have lived as a statue, do
Not talk to me of
pigeon.
I love it. I want to just start ticking up.
The choices we make reveal who
Oh, they made it a 3-3. I missed that. I might have... Nah, I think I might just jump anyway. That is the artwork. Caroline did that one for me. Do you see it back there? That was a Mooser's gift. Don't talk to me of Pidgeys. I might also let Karn take the damage. Karn can take it. He's a big boy. Well, I don't know what that does.
Bring bread and water for the weary. Come and rest.
Calm yourself.
Now is the time to strike.
Can Epic Downfall kill the Knight of Autumn? Target creature with command cost 3 or greater. It can. Yeah, I will not jump, but I'm just gonna let Karn take a bunch of damage.
your efforts are futile.
Because I kind of like setting it up so that I kill the Knight of Autumn and then maybe the Eldest Reborn can eat the Basri Ket or something like that. Because I can go Epic Downfall this thing and then play Elvish Reclaimer and that and this. Let me start with... Hold on, what went into the Void? Eliminate. I mean, I still have to tick up because I don't want to kill it.
Good choice.
Yeah, I like that Magic Freak emote chain. It's pretty good. Ooh, a Hydroid Krasis on the other side. You do like to see that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to eliminate and play the Reclaimer. This is sorcery, right? Yeah. I have enough to cast the other thingy, so I'm going to play my Mountain. And then my Reclaimer. And I can start attacking you.
Leave me in peace.
He's mad. People aggressively scooping, man. Against what we saw, Chainer's Edict did look okay. It was, I think, a little premature, but we don't know their hand, and I could totally see scooping there if you feel like there's no chance. I will say that Arena lends itself to just like playing faster and scooping faster and stuff. This was actually really interesting. Caroline and I and Mashi talked about this on the last week's episode of Magic FM, but one of the things we were talking about is how playing on Arena, it's harder to concentrate on the games relative to what it's like to play Paper Magic, because I think the interface makes it a lot more easier to just kind of like get in a rhythm and just like play card, play this, play card, play that, and you just don't even really think about it that much. What do we cut to make room for that Chainer's Edict? I think I'll just cut that into the Royal. We don't really... I mean, the Disdainful Stroke didn't look good against him, but they scooped so early. Yo, Dr. Lucky! Cards are so powerful in Cube, why would they ever scoop? I mean, if you fall behind in Cube, it's kind of like falling... It's a little worse than falling behind in, like, Limited. Because people usually are resolving Planeswalkers and stuff. Yo! Also, my mismatched swamps are kind of embarrassing. I need to put in another green source in here. Though not another green source wouldn't make this hand better. I'm going to send it back. I hate it. I like this one much better. So... we can go Seagate Restoration into Hinterland Harbor, Growth Spiral, then Spring. No, I actually like the Castle Poopy because I think we're going to be using the castle. Oh, sure. Sure. So Seagate Restoration, Hinterland Harbor, Growth Spiral. We do need another black for it. That's true. Maybe you're right. Maybe we do send it back. No, we can get another black source off of the spring. Nah, I still don't like it. Bye-bye. Oh, sorry. You're right. This comes into play untapped. So yes, it's Hinterland Harbor, Seagate Restoration. This. Oh, geez. That card is pretty good if they do the thing. Yeah, that's kind of okay. So it's 3 mana before it starts doing anything useful. Yeah, BK, this hand is pretty mana heavy as opposed to the last hand that didn't do anything. I'm gonna swap a black source. What does this one do? Oh, wow. They're going full beatdown plan, huh? Oh, I like that much better. Because now we can play the swamp off of the growth spiral. Sure. Yep. They are going pretty fast, pretty furious. Alright, we're close to the Eldest Reborn, which is not actually looking too awesome here. The Fairy Master of Kekdom. Does this put it in a play tapped? It does. Brutal. Alright, we still do this and... Damn. Nah, we're not gonna aggressively scoop. I still think I'm gonna do this and hope to get that Escape to the Wilds. And then play... Spring into Tapland, baby? You'd play the Seagate Restoration tapped? Isn't it just better to play Swamp and see if we ever cast the Seagate Restoration? I guess we're so far. Because, like, if we cast it now, we never get a chance to cast it again. I guess I'll do this. Enters tapped. Alright, cool. I'm not playing the Umara Wizard, though, I don't think. I feel like I need the Umara Wizard. God, we're just dying so badly. Oh my god. Horrible. Alright, well, we're dead. At this point, I'd rather not show them anything. We don't have a Wrath. We can't win here. Like, we play Eldest Reborn, we eat their 2/2, and then nothing else happens. I wish we had a Wrath. I don't know how many Wraths are in the cube. I don't think we saw very many Wraths during the draft period. Yes, I think being on the play is going to help. Let me swap a swamp for a forest. I did want to do that at some point. There's a lot. All right, we didn't see that much. Thief of Sanity to steal their creatures. I don't know. I still think Thief of Sanity has the same problem of just dying to whatever nonsense. Chainer's Edict looks pretty good here. I like this hand. It's kind of as good as it's gonna get. Wrath of God, undo inversion, some artifact that exile all non-lands. Yeah, this hand's okay. Let me see how we want to set it up. We probably want to start with Breeding Pool tapped. And then if they play their Riz, we can just Chainer's Edict. Okay, they didn't. So, but we can still Agonizing Remorse. That actually sounds pretty hot. Let's do it. Languish, Wrath, Settle. Those are all good. Remorse for Cleric at 2. Bazriket. That costs 3 mana. And then this one is... If one or... Wait, what is this? If one or more +1/+1 counters will be put on a creature you control, that many +1/+1 counters are put on that creature instead. When Conclave Mentor dies, you gain life equal to its power. So it's a combo with Bazriket. We have the negate for the Walker, so... I think we just take the Conclave Mentor and then let them play the Remorse for Cleric. Yeah, I like that play, BK. And then next turn we can play Stomping Ground tapped plus negate for the Basri. I'm gonna go real fast. I don't want them to suspect. It was super fast, super furious. We got him, baby. Alright, so they have a forest and 2 unknown. Oh, wow. These sleeves are cool. Who is this? What's the name of this planeswalker? I don't even remember. That was good debate. I liked it. I'll probably Chainer's Edict that thing. Oh, that's Muyan Ling. Yeah, the 3-mana planeswalker. I didn't recognize her. It's kind of awkward because Remorseful Cleric, if we ever kill it, is gonna get the Chainer's Edict. Oh, hello. That's also awkward because then if we ever kill the Remorseful Cleric, it's gonna juke their Champion of Wits. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna get it now. Oh, that's right. This is on the stack. They have to sack it now. They're gonna get my negate, which is actually unfortunate because I do have a Torrential Gearhulk in this deck, but whatever. What under bridge or something. Okay, next turn we can escape to the wilds. Hello. This exiles the top 5, not draw. Funny. This works, I think this works on a following turn where we get to go both tutelage into Champion of Wits. So I think this turn we want to escape to the wilds and potentially find an answer to the Lieutenant. Like that. Like that, baby. Let's play the Watery Grave tapped. Alright, I like where we're at. I love where we're at even. What does that burb do? Oh shit, the burb's gonna juke us. You guys, these paid actors, they're not even trying. We gotta raise their salaries. They're not even putting any effort anymore. Yo, what's that? How did I get this? I don't know why people are gonna... If you're gonna do that, you should play best of 1. Mastery Pass? I didn't buy that Mastery Pass, though. Oh! I'm on the free track for the Mastery Pass. That's why. So I might actually get it because I like this crybaby one. Like, if people are doing stupid shit, you can just give them the crybaby emote. I didn't buy the pass this time because I've just been doing so bad with my arena runs. Or with playing arena. As opposed to Magic Online. And I think the pass ends soon, too. I'm playing Hostfee on alt accounts. I'm telling you, the paid actors are not even trying anymore. Yeah. I like this hand. Field of the Dead, finally. We drafted this entire deck predicated on this Field of the Dead, and it hasn't happened yet. Let's start with Hinterland Harbor. Is it even worth it to play the Elvish Reclaimer? I don't think so, because you have to sack land to continue doing the land drop, so like it doesn't even help. I think we just play Swamp and then we can play... I guess I could just use my mana. Maybe I just don't activate it. Yeah. I could play the field. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, sure. It just feels like this is more like a late game card for this deck at least. Then on turn 3, this isn't an island, right? No. So on turn 3, I can probably go like Mountain Rejuve. Prepare for Escape to the Wilds, potentially. Or maybe Swamp. We have like way more black stuff in our deck. Because if we get Escape to the Wilds, we can just play Mountain. I know, I I would like somebody who wants to play our best of 3 matches, not just scoop on game 2 every time. This is our 3rd match, though we've had people just scoop on game 2 both times. Oh, hello. That's cool. Let me attack. Rejuve! We already have the mountain. I kind of like the river glide pathway. I don't think it's the triumph. I think it's the pathway because we've got that. We need more blue stuff. We have that card that costs trip blue. Yo, Milo Devenus, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a good day today. Gary has been a really fun deck to draft. I played against the Gary deck earlier today. It was good. Ooh, woo. Ooh, woo. I like the sound of that. Yeah, that's true. We also even have this here. Lovely. Interesting. Wow, because I kind of want to keep this woodland cemetery. I mean, I guess I don't like how it... Interesting. I could bin the disdainful stroke. Because I don't even have instance for the torrential gearhulk. So, yeah, I like it, Chaos. So we go there. And then we mill them. Let's get a look. I think they're just white weenie. Because then I can go here and then remorse them. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Holy moly, that card's intense. Okay. This is some action. Yeah, I was looking at Bazariket or Angel. I guess that Resplendent Angel looks like the best thing to take. We don't really have attacks here. Oh yeah, Nova does kill our toots. That's too bad. This is +1. Oh, that would also kill our Hulk, you're right. Put a +1/+1 turn up to one target creature. So if they... Interesting. I don't want to give them the flyers, I don't think. Okay, here we go. Oh, Ketra's Monument. Can't do much about that. How close are we on Field of the Dead, actually? This is 7 or more lands with different names. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will... Oh no, this is a swamp. We're gonna want to sack swamp for, like, at this turn. And we can't really do anything about this monument. Yeah, we have to sack swamp, Molly. We gotta get basically anything else. Yeah. I still don't really want to block. You can get Castle Lochthwain and activate, just float carefully. Yes, I could... No, because it enters the battlefield tapped, doesn't it? No, it enters the battlefield tapped, so we can't. I still don't want to give them the flyers. Maybe we should at this point to save 2 damage. I'm going to let it just happen for one more turn. Oh my god, squirrel. How many blue sources do we have? Because I wouldn't mind getting a 3rd blue source for the Seagate Restoration. We can get Watery Grave, probably. I want a blue source, Memphis. Oh, I guess I could have gotten Castle? Okay, well, there's the Vastwood Surge, and then we can set up the... Flip it and reverse it. to put counters on our zombies. So that's kind of neat. I'm just gonna pass here though. Yeah, no worries, Memphis. We've got the Absent Triome.
I will face this trial with courage.
Now I'm gonna have to block it. I think having the right colored lands matters more, McGriff. Yeah, so I think this is awkward because I really want. What's our Gaby record? We're 2-0 right now, Doko. We're gonna want to use the Reclaimer, and we don't have enough lands in the yard yet. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go pass chump. I'll take this 5. Ugh. I'll just do that, I think. And then I have to activate the Reclaimer. What are we sacking? We can probably sack the swamp, is actually fine. And get Castle Lochthwain. Sure. Hello, what else can we do with this? Oh man, that's like really cool with my Torrential Gearhulk, isn't it? It's like soup's cool. Basri Cat plus Cathar's Crusade is absurd, by the way. Yeah, we can't let that card resolve. Alright, so I think we just pass here. Wait, we have to cast Epiphany next turn? Don't we have to cast it this turn? I feel like we have to cast it this turn. And then Gearhulk. Oh, you meant on their turn. Okay, I was confused. I guess we gotta let that resolve.
I trust in your abilities.
Alright. Counter target spell. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Target player draws a card. Hold on, what's the order? This is target a non-land permanent. Do we just bounce the aerial responder? Because that thing's killing us. Is it better to Hulk Stroke? Can't I just do that with Hulk later? I don't know. We're here and I don't have that much time. I'm sorry, chat. Target a creature I control. This one's getting pretty good. Target a player. This takes less damage because we bounce the aerial responder, so I don't know. They're down to 16. We might win via mill. I don't think we can be taking this damage anymore. I think we're gonna have to give him the flyers at this point. I guess I could chump with that, yeah. Down to 14. Alright, so now we've got the Torrential Gearhulk Vastwood Surge. And then this also is more card draw, which is nice. I think I'm just gonna pass. They might actually want to, like, Nova at some point to destroy our tutelage. And then we kind of get to get him. Yep. Got him, baby. Counter target spell. We don't have activated ability. Non-land permanent. Token, that's a copy. Target player draws a card. So, non-land permanent. We could bounce Basri. We could also bounce one of the flyers. Bouncing Basri is actually good value, I think. Target creature I control, copy the Gear Hulk. Target player is who draws, that's me. We're going off. Oh, I guess we could have cast into the Royal. That's true. We could have flashed it back. I think we're doing fine. They're down to 11 cards. Well, that'll be the next thing we bounce. Okay, we definitely want to activate this because it's going to make our Rejuvies go ham. Sack Swamp. Nice. Now I think I'm fine getting like one of the lands is going to come to play tapped, like the Botanical Sanctum or something. I didn't leave myself without black, right? Yeah, okay, this is fine. Oh yeah, I'm going to Vastwood Surge here in a sec. We're going to kick it and reverse it, right? Love it. Look at this. Holy moly. Our deck is doing the thing. This is what we wanted to do. We got there. We got there, baby. We're leaving back 2 blockers for these 2. Nice. Hi, Heavenly. Welcome. Gotta remember that they have the Settle the Wreckage of BT dubs. Oh my god, they were so close. It was so close. I'm gonna hold on to the Omara Wizard because I don't actually think there's a point. This jumps, right, if you cast a wizard spell? That's never really gonna happen. But like if they have a Wrath, I don't really want to run out the Omara Wizard. Oh, that's true, BK. That is true. It didn't matter. That's what our deck was designed to do. I'm so happy we got it to work. All right, Chainer's Edict looks horrendous against Oketra's Monument, so I don't think we want that. It does look like they're on the Ministrant life, so I could potentially see that Thief of Sanity? You're starting to think tutelage is not needed. It was not in this matchup. I mean, Edict could be sweet because it could get the 3-1 that's indestructible, or it could just get Oketra's Monumented and like never do anything. I could see taking out the tutelage if we think it's not actually helping that much, since we didn't even really kill them that way. Play Thief of Sanity. Plus, they have the Cleansing Nova, which makes it a little bit awkward. Because Thief of Sanity just blocks the 1/1 spirits and also like steals our creatures for us to yoink. Obstructionist trades with a 2/3 and a 3/3 flyer. Yeah, I like that. I don't think I want the Edict, but I can see bringing the Obstructionist and we just gotta take out. Yeah, me too. Trading with the 2/3, the one that's like holding onto the scooter, is a good deal. I think I want to play both, BK. I'm trying to figure out what I'm cutting. The Eldest Reborn looks pretty sketchy. Aerial Responder. I don't know the name, BK. I don't know the name of any card. It's the one that looks like it's holding a scooter. That's all I know about it. Ambush makes your creatures big enough to block them all the time, right? Yeah, but I can't really cast Ambush very well. We don't play that much red, so we only have the Escape to the Wilds, basically. Downfall Soul, I think, is fine to keep in here. And since I can't figure out what else to cut, I think maybe I'll cut the Thief of Sanity and do that. Oh my god, BK. Money! Yes, I'm liking this cube a lot so far. I've had a bunch of people scoop really aggressively against me, but oh my god, this hand doesn't do anything. It does have an epic downfall. This hand just gets run over by you and me playing Among Us. Hold on, I want to see this. This is so good. You don't really win. It's more about vibes. Are the vibes good, son? The vibes are great, Dad. That's so cute. What do we think? This hand seems so slow. I think it's better to mulligan. This looks better. What are we sending back? It's either the Eldest Reborn or Torrential Gear Hulk. We can't cast Escape to the Wilds, but like we can try to find a way to cast Escape to the Wilds. I think that card's gonna be really good. I think I'm gonna send the Gear Hulk back. I want to know what Doko said. I think this is either Field of the Dead. Oh, I can't see what this thing is. Oh, you were on Twitch Rivals because you were on the... Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I think it's better to start getting this going. I don't know. I don't want to... It's going to be really awkward if we draw something on turn 2 that made us want to... Holy moly. This deck is really aggressive. Their deck is really aggressive. I can go swamp into this Hostage Taker. Oh my god. Wrath of God is whatever. They can keep that. Heliod is like moderately annoying. I guess Glorybound Initiate is the worst because I guess Heliod is really good with a stupid All-Seed. Yeah, Time Twister, I don't really know. There's like a couple of white cards in their deck that don't really make a ton of sense. Oh, the flyer also has lifelink. I bet we can't let them keep Heliod then. I guess it also would just be online. So they can sack the All-Seed to protect something else. So I guess I can either try to take the All-Seed and they sack, or I take the Aerial Responder and they sack, which is probably what's happening. So I guess I'll take the Responder. Alright, pay the iron price, my friend. I can trade with a Shepherd next turn. And then I'm still taking 5 each turn. I guess it depends on whether or not they exert the Glorybound Initiate, but I bet they do. Yeah, they did. Jesus. Blech. Yo, hey Dekka. Yeah, we're dubs. If they hadn't followed up and we got a land to play Eldest Reborn and then they sack this, I guess we still just die, huh? I could play Hydroid Krasis for 1. This is tapped. I jump here. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Or Hydroid Krasis for 2. I guess I'd rather play Breeding Pool. Yeah, our deck is sweet, Dekka, but it is very, oh, that's unfortunate.
My God is dead, but Oketra's teachings still guide me.
Wait, what did they do? Oh, I forgot that that's one of the things it does. Never mind. I forgot that the minus ability. Okay. Wait, why doesn't the... Okay, I think we should bring the Chainer's Edict. And I also think we should bring the Thief of Sanity. Is Bastion 2 5,000 IQ? Yo, I've never seen the Basri minus. I only ever see the plus on the ultimate. We need to take out some of the expensive cards. Honestly, the Eldest Reborn looked embarrassing. Yeah, true too. That's true too, Time Twister. We did mull a 7 that had nothing in it. We need to make one more cut. It could be the Seagate Restoration. It's a little too expensive. Yeah, the room just gives you a 1/1 and like helps you gain a little bit of life. It's a land chaos, but we're playing 19. So taking that out is just fine. Play first. Oh, maybe I wanted to be on the draw. I don't know. This is hard. We have the Remorse and the Eliminate, which helps a little bit, but we don't have anything else. Yeah, the biggest problem with this deck has always been the mana. I think I'm gonna keep, but die when I... Yeah, would you keep this, Luis? I'm gonna keep it, and if we die, we die. If we die, we die. We've got 2 plays, and they're good plays against them, too. Oh my god, please. Rejuvi, I need you to deliver to me! I don't care to eliminate this thing yet, so it's Remorse. Oketra... Elspeth Conquers Death. We can, like, deal with that later. Oketra's Monument is very good, and Aerial Responder. So their hand is luckily not as aggressive, but I obviously need to draw a green source or I'm dead. Dude, BK, it's some real, like, the truth is out there. But every time, we're just open with 2 swamps. It's so stupid. The creature, I guess. Isn't the Monument much worse? I feel like the Monument just... we lose to it. Have I seen a lot of aggro? Yeah, I have.
Arena Cube is basically the appetizer cube.
Lol, I like it, Zarko. I'm gonna take Oketra's Monument. I'm scared of that card. Call me chicken, but I am definitely a chicken. Chikorino. Plus, I can eliminate this fool. God damn it. Sure. If we draw a green source next turn, we're still fine. Bye. Oh my god. Holy moly. Is it better to just spring to guaranteed hit? Because Rejuvi's a traitor. I guess Rejuvi does get to trade with a cat, which is meaningful. And then they go to 4 and then they don't have another play yet. It's better to spring. Don't give him an ECD target. That's true. No, BK has a good point. No, that's a really good point. I think we get a blue source for Teffers. And into the Royal. I could see them doing it, Molly. Chosen creature gains indestructible until the turn. Oh my gosh, that was actually a pretty good draw. We don't run basic forest, no. We've got a ton of non-basic green sources. I do basically think that, like, the less that it can do with Elspeth Conquers Death, the longer we can delay dealing with it. I think we just mind. It's an instant. I guess we can hold up into the Royal in case something goes horribly wrong. And then maybe we find some answers. Oh. Yeah, this did make it so they can't play their Elspeth Conquers Death. Okay. Okay. Oh! The Hydra Crisis jukes the Elspeth Conquers Death. Because it's CMC 3 or greater. Hey, lady! It's really good to see you. So we can make a Crisis for... Hold on, how much is this? It's 6 to pump up the jam. They have 5. We can make it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be really bad if it turns into a 5/5. Maybe it's better... Yeah, Downfall, the Resplendent, and Rejuve, and Hold Up Into. Yes, I think so. I like that, BK. So if we go like this, Downfall, and then Into... Yeah, this looks fine. We already have black. We don't have red, and drawing Escape to the Wilds would be really good. Yeah, I think we want to get Mountain. Okay, and then we Downfall this Fool. Oh no! Oh, my opponent's about to learn a lesson about how exiling works. Wow. I'll block it, I don't care. Wow. Meow. Okay, I don't need to bounce anything. Alright. Bam, baby. Is that better than just getting the Hydrate Crisis going? How big is this Crisis? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a pretty big Crisis, yo. I'm gonna Crisis. I think I want a Crisis for Max. You'd Escape? BK, I really want a Crisis, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can't get hit by ECD. That's what makes me want to do it. Oh. I don't think I want to pay for this, given how hard I've been working too. It does block that in case they are able to kill my Hydrate Crisis, which is funny. Nah, BK, I don't want to. There's no reason. It doesn't feel like there's a reason. Yeah, we can start actually bashing with this. Now we could Escape to the Wild and see what we hit. Finally, their inexplicable 3 rats are gonna pay off. Oh yeah! It's happening. So if we do this... Yeah, I really want to Escape. We get to make multiple land drops too. Ooh, woo. Do we have anything cool for the Gear Hulk? Flashback Eliminate. We'll make sure that we do that at some point. I think getting Thief of Sanity going sounds decent. Oh, hold on. So we can leave up Negate, huh? Green Source. Yep, I'm planning on leaving up Negate here. Let me go. I do want to pay 2 life here. Okay. And then I can also just start attacking. Oh! I could have played the Rejuve! Or the stupid Reclaimer, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Hello. It is kind of sad that they're gonna get to Elspeth, resolve the Elspeth Conquers death here in a second, but whatever, I guess. I want to hit with these first. See what we hit off of them. Can I interest you? Okay, so we can hold on to that for a little bit. And they won't be up next turn. Wait, what do you mean? When do they come up? I kind of want a Gear Hulk so that we have the Gear Hulk. Yeah, they go end of turn, right? Hulk for Agonizer Remorse. That's not a play that works, unfortunately. But we can Hulk for Eliminate. And... oh, I guess I did have enough mana to play the Felidar Retreat. It's fine, I can just play Karn. How many cards do I have? 13. Make Construct.
Say hello to my little friend.
I have so much power that I don't feel like I need to play the Reclaimer out. Because, like, they did have 2 rats in their deck. Like, no real reason to run out the Reclaimer. Though that Fell Out of Retreat was gonna be so sick in our deck. Yeah, Jeppe, I guess that puts the cards in the yard, but I really don't think that's gonna matter. Because then the only way we can get them from the yard is literally with a Gear Hulk. I guess Sublime Epiphany can make a copy of Gear Hulk and then we can cast them. But that's just like, we're going too deep at that point. Look at Luis liking his tacky joke from a year ago. Let me look. Luis loves doing that, by the way. Luis loves, for a long time in our group chat here in Denver, Luis would like his own stuff. Like, he would respond to his own stuff. And I think BK caught him and he was like, Luis, you're responding to your own things. You're liking your own tweets. And everybody was like, what? It was really good. Yeah, he was liking his own messages. Yeah, for a long time, including right now. Ooh, I got a Cataclysmic Gear Hulk. And the Sphingy. Plus 6k monies. We rebought. Let me open that pack real quick. Wow, that draft was a delight. Spooky, spooky. All right, let me wrap up this video for the YouTubes and then we're drafting again. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed another Arena Cube draft. This was my first Cube draft for the Arena Cube draft. I very much liked it. I mean, we did draft a really nonsense deck, but it was beautiful. If you would like to support the stream and channel, something super easy, you can just subscribe. It lets you know when other videos come out and helps support the stream, and it's totally free to you. Also, if you're shopping on channelfireball.com and use that code Gaby, G-A-B-Y, that also helps directly support the stream. Thanks for watching, YouTube. See you later. If you like this video, you can subscribe for more. And if you want to come say hi to us on the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons, Mountain Times. See you later.